many teams, 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood dinner. Juice stay turned like you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to
Tonight, from Las Vegas, Nevada, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
And we are underway here in Las Vegas. Taken in the end zone. Ooh, the juke. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
First and 10.
The Raiders set to go to work behind their veteran quarterback, and that's Derek Carr.
Sometimes I wonder if we're just not looking at Derek Carr and evaluating him the correct way, because this guy's been incredibly reliable. Only 2 missed starts in 6 seasons with the Raiders. His completion percentage topped 70% last year. The only one higher, Drew Brees in New Orleans. The problem, though, it hasn't translated into wins. They move the ball up and down the field, but they don't score enough touchdowns. Derek Carr hoping to remedy that in 2020.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From just shy of midfield, Carr, and that's incomplete.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now Carr. Down man, it's complete. Williams. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 32-yard line. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Jacobs, the ball carrier. Preston Smith on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Carr. His throw incomplete.
Carr's pass.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Carr. He's got his man. It's Williams. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 14. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
14-yard line.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
The ball carrier.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Jacobs again.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. That is caught inside the 5. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a first. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Here is nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Leading the Packers offense out here, the same man who has been doing so since 2008. That's the great Aaron Rodgers.
A lot of people thought the Packers might struggle a bit in 2019, but that was not the case. 13 wins, a trip to the NFC Championship game, and they were led by their quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, who led their team to a Super Bowl title after the 2010 season. And many thought that was the first of what would be many more. So precise with the football. 26 touchdown passes last year and just 4 interceptions. He knows how to get it downfield and still take care of it as well.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5.
The ball carrier.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Aaron Jones.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
A gain of 7. And a Packer 1st down.
This is Jones. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
With a handoff to Aaron Jones. He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Corey Littleton on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
You know what they say, when you pick off Aaron Rodgers, you better keep that football because you don't see that sight very often. Last year, 27 touchdown passes, just 4 interceptions. The lowest percentage of passes intercepted in the league for the 2nd straight year. In fact, he's the all-time best in that category. Less than 2% of his passes all time have been picked off.
For Josh Jacobs.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a lone field goal situation.
All the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. On 1st down, Jacobs. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. 4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for him. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
On the fake extra point.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
What maybe they saw something on film, and you see something on film to try something from the 15 on the PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. He'll throw from the gun. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards on the pickup there, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. 13-0 is the score after one on EA Sports. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Now after the INT, it's Carr. It's a screen pass. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards that time.
Nice catch up by Tyrell Williams, who got off to a hot start. Heck, I'd call it a blazing start in 2019, scoring a touchdown each of his first 5 games. And he has history as a big-time receiver as well. 1,000 yards receiving for the Chargers back in 2016.
They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Number 20,
Adrian Amos up to make the tackle.
Taken down at the 11-yard line.
2nd and 5 now. Carr. And they set up the screen. That's complete. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Double team, and it's intercepted. Davis with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. The tackle made by Nicholas Morrow.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Back near the goal line. Here's Rodgers. Slant to Adams. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
6. And it's 3rd down.
Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Still 3rd down.
And a manageable 3rd down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 19. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Well, this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go back and put on the leather jacket and go get the football. How about this one? 3 interceptions thus far.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. And this is Carr at the end. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. He's up to 70 yards now in this first half receiving as he's got that. He's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. He's got the hat trick. 3 touchdowns now.
Did you throw yours? Did you throw yours out?
I didn't have mine. You got yours. You got one of those Abe Lincoln hats.
Yeah, and that stovepipe is going right out there for a nose for the end zone. 3rd time today. I think he deserves a tip of the cap.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Devontae Adams, his intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones.
So many times someone's success is the product of a lot of things coming together really well. And for Aaron Jones in 2019, it all came together for him. He stayed healthy, was on the field for all 16 games, got handed the ball 100 more times last year, and as an end result, broke 1,000 yards in a season rushing for the first time in his career.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards there, first down. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
Packers.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
2nd and 2.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Only the Titans converted more red zone opportunities into touchdowns than the Packers last year, and they've got an opportunity here, 1st and goal. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Only the Titans converted more red zone opportunities into touchdowns than the Packers last year, and they've got an opportunity here, 1st and goal. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down and goal at the 9-yard line.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. And again, it's Rodgers. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Jonathan Abram picks it. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Nothing.
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Take over 1st and 10. At their
Number 12 back out there. Aaron and his Packer teammates set to begin their drive. Any surprise in your mind he's out there to start the second half after 4 first-half interceptions?
He's to be surprised by a lot of things, partner, but in this case I'm not, because you know they want him to be their guy. And the only way to truly establish that is to give him a chance to work through some of the issues he had in the first half.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 22 yards there, a first down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And finally, he's taken down at the 18. A big play there. Rodgers to Adams. 42 yards. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The veteran tight end, Mercedes Lewis, the intended receiver. But it'll be second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Rodgers. And it'll be intercepted. It's Eric Harris who picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
2nd and 5.
Carr going to throw. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. Third down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Here we go on 4th down with Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. That's caught inside the 20. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. On 1st down, Jacobs. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. On 2nd and 9, Carr. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. It's Preston Smith. He gets the sack there. So now Carr and the Raiders dealt a 3rd and long after that sack. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Drop at the 1. And the head coach reaches for the red flag, tosses tosses it down on the field. He wants a challenge here. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield.
Well, if this defense has any hopes of getting back into this game, they've got to start right here and keep these guys out of the end zone. That's a good step one on that play.
Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he is not going to be able to get away as they swarm him for a loss shy of the goal line. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Looking deep for Adams. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. They look for Adams again, and this time he's got him. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
One of the underrated aspects of Davante Adams' game is his toughness. He had to battle his way through injury last year, and while his numbers may have dipped, he was still the #1 target for the Green Bay Packers and their quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, and still one of the best receivers in the league. Constantly works on his footwork, constantly works on how he gets away from defenders in order to get open. He's a guy that number 12, his quarterback, trusts implicitly.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. Rodgers on target there to Lazard. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down.
And a Packer 1st down.
On 1st down, Rodgers. His throw caught right around the 6. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams, 30 yards. And the Packers get a score closer.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Derek Carr getting set and ready to go again on offense here. And right now, probably just one thing in his mind, it's getting back to the hot start because he's really faded.
And ordinarily when that happens, the quarterback, as you know, is usually the leader of the squad. Now there's probably a silent camaraderie that comes around him saying, hey, guess what? We got you. Don't worry about it. Let's go, big fella. Because they know more times than not, he tends to pick things up, and they tend to play well.
A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all.
The ball carrier. Kenny Clark in on the stop.
On 2nd and 9. Carr, he'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all. And it's been a long day for this crowd waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
24-yard line.
From the 24, Carr, as he throws there, incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open.
Not enough time. They hit him and force that incompletion.
For Josh Jacobs.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
The kick by Carlson is good, and that will swell the lead to 16.
Raiders 23.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
1st and 10. At their own 25-yard
The
line.
Packers ready to take over offensively, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Rodgers now on first down. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Decent start there to the drive. Big hill to climb. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
2nd and 6.
Forced out to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Incomplete, nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Makes the score Raiders 26.
So with that, you figure now this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
I'll take that.
And it will come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Aaron Rodgers, he's getting ready to go again here on offense. And that interception that ended their previous drive likely also ended any shot they had a victory.
Yeah, long road back from here, no doubt about that one. But let's face it, if you're going to go out there and compete, you want to try and end on a strong note, don't you?
Absolutely. It won't end in a victory like you said, but they can maybe take something positive out of this one. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the fourth quarter. Should rely more on the passing attack?
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way. How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
They're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. The Packers go for it. Rodgers. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Looking deep for Adams. Man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way down to the 7-yard line.
At the 7-yard line.
Now Jones. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. On 2nd and goal. Rodgers. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
And they're able to cut the deficit to 12. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Carr going to throw here. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first.
How about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Jacobs with a carry on 1st down as he'll get about 3 there before he's taken down. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing now is Carr. And he's got the hook up to Rose. And he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with it. And that's in the area of a face mask, I think. Did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards. They just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because they had to, because you're going to take...
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. It's the fullback taking it in. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Devontae Adams in the Packer offense heading back out. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Rodgers. The left side completion to Jones. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 11 yards there. First down. So from the 36 now. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rodgers. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move them.
And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. It's caught. Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is going to be intercepted. Nevin Lawson with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game.
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. Then he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
Intercepted by the Packers.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd second interception of the game, and so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Again, he was looking for Davante Adams, but it's going to be second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Again, he was looking for Davante Adams, and it's 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Now a this is caught inside the 15. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
First down, Packers.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw once more. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Again, he was looking for Davante Adams, and now it's 2nd down.
Brings up second.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Mercedes Lewis.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. One final try now for Rodgers. The quick slant caught. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. So this one, a victory for the Raiders.